Hello YouTube, this is Junelli J and I have a challenge for you. Okay, I'm gonna call it the encouragement challenge. I guess I could also call it the compliment challenge, but it's about more than that. My challenge is this. The next time you see a natural sister rocking her hair in a way that you admire, don't just make that remark in your head. Like, I've done that so many times. Sitting on the train or on the bus or walking on the sidewalk or, going to the bathroom or going shopping or at church or you get the idea. Wherever I am and I'm seeing natural sisters popping up like wildflowers all over the place, it's awesome. But I'll see them and I'll think in my head, wow, she's really rocking that twist out, or that's a really cute Bantu knot out, because you get really good at spotting these things because you spend way too much time on Curly Nikki or naturallycurly.com. I'm talking about you, obviously, not myself. But, yeah, I'll see that and I'll think that in my head, but I don't say it nearly as often as I think I should. Because, yeah, nothing makes your day quite like a complete stranger coming up to you and telling you, excuse me, but you look great. Your hair is awesome. I mean, if your family and your friends compliment you, granted, you hope they're not straight out lying, but sometimes they say things to spare your feelings, not necessarily because they think they're true. God, that sounded so negative. That's not what I meant at all. But when a complete stranger comes up to you and tells you that you look great, it's probably true. Okay, and the fact that you look so great that a stranger, took it upon themselves to overcome the social awkwardness barrier just to tell you that you look good. Wow, you must really look great. So yeah, that can really make your day. And I think that we can use all the encouragement we can get, especially as natural sisters in a society that's still telling us that perm is a necessity, that we need to have straight hair in order to succeed in our careers, in our love lives, that it tells us we can't handle our hair, as if we're the only race on the face of this earth who is born with hair that's completely unmanageable. The hair of our entire race was a mistake. It's apparently, if you believe in God, you must believe God made a mistake. If you believe in evolution, why would we evolve hair that doesn't work for us, that does nothing, or that we can't handle? It doesn't make sense, Especially since we are the only ones on the face of the earth with this hair. It's not a curse, people. It's the kind of individuality you cannot ignore. It is awesome. It really is, and it is beautiful, despite centuries, basically, of I don't want to use the word oppression, but it's some kind of cultural imperialism that propagated a European standard of beauty. And not that Europeans aren't beautiful too, but it's two. We are beautiful as well. We are just as beautiful. Our natural hair is just as beautiful, but in a different way. Like, you wouldn't compare, a Picasso to some realist painting. It's a different style, but it's just as beautiful. It just represents things differently. In the same way, our hair is beautiful. It's different, and it's beautiful. It's different because it's beautiful. It's beautiful because it's different. Yeah, it's it's beautiful because it's different. I confused myself there. But it's one thing to tell ourselves this every day, but to have a random stranger come and tell you that really helps to affirm it in your mind that you aren't the only one thinking this, that this idea is continuing to spread. And somewhere down the line, a black woman will not feel any pressure at all to straighten her hair. It'll be just as acceptable for her to wash her hair in the morning and go out with it just like that into the workplace as it is for a white or an Asian or an Indian woman or, any other kind of woman to do that. I mean, at this point in time, you can still get weird looks in the workplace from doing that, but I believe that becoming part of this I'm sorry, it sounded so demeaning. Becoming part of this beauty revolution, that's what it is. A revolution in our ideas of beauty. Becoming part of this will do that for the younger generation, will make it okay for them, or rather will let them know it's okay to rock their natural hair texture, to rock their natural selves, to be themselves, and that there is not only nothing wrong with that, but it's awe-inspiringly beautiful. So this is how you can contribute even more than you already are, by letting other women know that not only are they helping to change the perception of beauty in this culture where its perception is really rigid, they're also helping other women do it as well. They're looking gorgeous doing it. Do it. Even if it's a complete stranger, especially if it's a complete stranger. Okay? Even if it's just for one day instead of 1 week. Tell this complete stranger, excuse me, your hair is popping. Okay? Your hair looks fly. And I can almost guarantee that it will make your day too. Okay? Because I did this I was at a party and there was a lady who was helping to hand out the appetizers, and she was rocking this really nice twist out. And she looked a little hassled, because I guess, I don't know if they were behind schedule or there was just more stuff to do than they thought. But I waited until she had finished and she was heading back empty-handed, and I said, excuse me. And she turned around and I said, your hair looks really gorgeous. It looks really beautiful. And her face lit up like someone turned on the sun behind it. And I asked her, is that a twist out? And she said, yeah, I twisted it myself, and we got into this conversation, and I told her that I was transitioning. And it was a really nice 30-second conversation, because she was busy, she didn't have a lot of time to spare, but you can tell it kind of made her evening. And you know what? It made mine too, because I felt great that I helped someone else feel great about rocking their natural hair. It just makes it so much easier when we support each other this way. So think about it. I challenge you to do it. Give me responses. Give me responses, please. I want to hear. I want to hear if anybody else, has tried this. And leave in your responses, text responses, whatever. Just let me know how it worked out for you. And subscribe. Like this video. Subscribe to my videos. I didn't just try to hypnotize you, obviously. But yeah, try it and let me know how that worked out for you. So Janelle J says bye. Bye. Bye.